Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Thursday, October 30th. So let's look at news from Forex Factory. So we have 9:55. We have a U.S. item. FOMC member Bowman speaks. At 10:30, we have natural gas storage. At 1:20, we have FOMC member Logan speaking, and that's all we have. Yeah, we had some crazy news yesterday. The Fed cut rates, and what I've got to show you here is this is the second time the Fed has cut rates. Now, why does the Fed cut rates? And it's because they think the economy needs lower interest rates to continue its trajectory of growth. And they may see negative growth and potentially negative growth. They can see the labor market going down and they need to stimulate the economy so people will hire again. Why do we lower rates? Because inflation is going down, so we don't need rates to be high. So these are all reasons why the Federal Reserve will lower rates. However, when you look at why they're lowering rates, most of the time it means that the economy is doing badly. But we've had all-time highs until just yesterday. And yeah, so take a look at this. This is really interesting. I got this off of LinkedIn. So this is before Christmas coming up right now. UPS, 48,000 layoffs. Amazon, 30,000 layoffs. Intel, 24,000 layoffs. Nestle, 16,000 layoffs. Over and over, going. We're talking about a ton of labor disruption. This is people getting laid off before Christmas, and yet the market is still hitting all-time highs. The market is completely oblivious to the fact that the underlying economy is bad. The Fed has been motivated to cut rates twice in a row, and nobody's paying any attention to this. That means especially the market. So there you have it. Let's take a look at let's see if I can move this out of I want to just look at this chart. So let's look at the daily chart. Looky here. Just had an all-time high yesterday. Yesterday it made a new all-time high. Couldn't hold that, but is now coming down. This actually looks like a little bit like an reversal island pattern. I've been talking about this for a couple of days. Yeah, this is a reversal pattern that doesn't happen very often, but if we get a gap down, back down into here, and that leaves that isolated, it's like an island all by itself. It's a reversal pattern. Yeah, we're above the moving averages. Let's move this back up to the all-time high right there. And again, this market has truly been resilient with the inflation not going down. Okay, so the CPI was less than expected, but it was still more than the previous month. Everybody misses that. It's less than expected. Oh, goody. Yeah, but it's still positive and it's still greater than the previous month. Unemployment gonna get worse. We've had a gigantic number of announced layoffs. Yeah, it just does not make sense for this market to be this high. Talked about this before. PE ratios running at historical highs. It's crazy. Volume not confirming the move to the upside. All these things are red flags. We've got to pay attention to them. Moving on. Looking at the inventory. Inventory is positive on positive price action. Nothing to write home about there. What's going on with support and resistance? Well, we've got some resistance at 69.52. Above that, yes, you guessed it, all-time highs. No clue. 69.62, 70.23. These are just guesstimates. Support 69.03. We're going to call that 6900. 69.8 or 68.80, 68.47. So there you have some support and resistance. Stock Traders Almanac for today is 66.7. 66.7, so a positive bias to the upside. Yeah. And this overnight action was approximately 53 points. That is twice average. So volatility is here and probably here to stay. So there you have it. Hope you have a great day. Happy trading. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, one-on-one trading.